Oh, seafood restaurant, 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 seafood restaurant. Hello, y'all. So I am making making up for yesterday. I missed Vlogmas for the 20th, and I wanted to make that up. Ooh, I got my cover. I also have a hard shell for my MacBook, but y'all, the thing was supposed to be yellow. This ain't yellow. I'm too lazy to send it back though. Whatever, man. I'll just put some stickers on it or something later. I don't know. Throughout my travels, it's probably the one thing, the cheap thing I can get. And just as little souvenirs. The places I've been, the cities I've been to. And pop little bad boys on my laptop cover. Not this cover. This one is cute. It's waterproof too. But this right here, I mean, it's cute and all. Like, it got like a little metallic shimmer to it. But it's not yellow. Anywho, I am going to talk about... Today, I'm talking about... 50 days until I'm on that plane and I'm out of here. Okay. It's surreal. It's still surreal to me. And to be honest, I feel like, I mean, since I don't have that much stuff to do. Like, I have a lot to do. Like, I still got the decluttering and the, you know, copying documents, and even with like tax season, getting ready for tax season and all that stuff. Like, I still have all of that stuff to do, but I'm like, I'm not trying to be, I guess, like too up in arms about it, because like it still is going to get done eventually. Like, I was supposed to schedule myself for me to do the stuff for my taxes today, and it's like, I got other stuff I can do. I hate doing it. I should have did it every month, but I'm just like, even then I'm like, I didn't do that much purchasing, so it don't even matter. But now it's a whole year and it does matter. So, oh child. Anywho, so 50 days from now. So I have my house sits. That's one thing. I have a house sit tomorrow that I start. So the background is going to change a little bit. I need to get my international driver's license, and that's pretty much the only documentation that I need. Other than that, like, I got my visa back. I will be spending like 90 days in Vietnam, mostly in Center Vietnam. I'll be there. Like, I got my phone. I already sent in my other one for my trade-in. I pretty much got everything else, like, mostly taken care of. I think the biggest thing that I'm going to do, and I'm not going to even lie, I'm going to do it during a work day where I do a full decluttering. I'm decluttering. I am getting rid of stuff. A lot of stuff. I mean, even though I did a good decluttering when I first moved back to Georgia, like, I fit everything that could fit in my car. But now that potentially I will be gone for years before I come back, you know, I might as well just, you know, what's the point of holding on to certain stuff? Like, you know, I do got some, like, some Coach jackets and like rain jackets and stuff like that. And it's just like, would I even want to? Because my whole thing is like, I feel like I will have a condo or a place to stay or a house or whatever from maybe Japan or maybe Malaysia or Thailand or something like that. I don't know. Maybe Mexico. I don't know. But ain't nobody trying to get all your stuff that you had from like 10 years ago if it's not necessarily sentimental, you know? So yeah, it's just gonna take some things out of me, because sometimes some of the stuff that I bought with the process in my mind like, oh, okay, this is going to be for me, and this is going to be, the beginning of my new life and stuff like that. 'Cause like right then, like I just got married and stuff, where a lot of that stuff was like bought and stuff like that. And I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna keep it moving and just get rid of like everything, because there's other, like even like teenagers and stuff that's around me, especially like the girls and stuff. I can give away like my monitor, my jackets, my coats, my hoodie. I got like especially like my hoodies and my coats and my jackets and all of those stuff is like, Savage, X Fenty, and Ivy Park and Coach and stuff like that. Like I like my coats and my jackets and my hoodies. Ironically enough, I will be boycotting winter, but a lot of, the stuff I spent like good money on. Yeah. I mean, I do got like a whole series of like Clark shoes and stuff, but I feel like, if you worn them a few times and it sort of morphs to your feet, just like if you're wearing Birkenstocks, it like morphs to like your actual foot. So you give it to somebody else, it's already morphed to your foot, so it's going to stay uncomfortable for them. So I'll just figure out what I'm going to do with like my shoes for the most part. Most of them are just going to be gone. But yeah, I bought new makeup. I had makeup for more than 2 years. I know, that's why I'm buying new makeup. And what else? I have bought some I did buy a pair of shoes, because I do want to only have the 2 pair of shoes. Like right now I'm wearing the Birkenstocks so I can try to break them in to some extent, because I got like these ones because they're waterproof. The other ones I got are like Vetsies, and they finally shipped those. So I'm sorry, there's always, hopefully they didn't mess with my recording or my sound, because someone just called me. But yeah, got my phone, trade-in is happening. Pretty much all the purchases that I'm doing, all of the things that I need to do pretty much is done. The only thing I got to worry about is doing my taxes, and I'll be good. I will be good. I will be done with everything. I don't have to worry about all the other stuff until like later, and your girl's gonna be out of here, man. So like I said, it's just surreal. Like I already paid for, and I'm doing like pretty good, I feel like. I was able to get like, accommodation for February 10th to February 28th for under $300. I will stay in two different cities. Da Nang when I first get there. I think it's Hoi An is the second one, and I'll be meeting the ladies from Exodus Summit there. And I will be going back to Da Nang, and I will be deciding if I will be going to the city north of Da Nang or maybe south of Da Nang via train to, have the experience of riding the train. And I'll just go from there. And, life is good. Like I can't even complain. Like it's like a dream come true. Like I still feel like, oh my God, like it's me. And then like the cities that I'll be in is like very beachy and things of that nature. And I'm like, oh, I need to get my body right. I need to get my stuff together, get my body right. Cause it's off season, so Be Fine is what I shot with before. I have one of their swimsuits and I've never worn it. Let me see if can I find the top and grab the top. Here's the top. Never worn it, which is a shame. I didn't wear this because I got my hair braided and I had it braided like in a flower style, and I did not want to mess up my hairstyle. So I didn't even go into the pool. because I was scared somebody was gonna like, you know, jump in right next to me or something like that, and just like, it wasn't even about ruining my hair or whatever. It's just I didn't want that chlorine to touch anything on my head, and then I would have to wash my hair. And then, you know, especially when you're natural, you wash your hair, even when your hair is braided, it's gonna get frizzy. So look at it, it's so vibrant, it's so fucking pretty. So, and bottoms, here's the bottoms. Boy, that color is popping. So it's like a beachy, well, it is a beachy city, like all of those cities. In like the middle area that I'm going to is like beachy cities. So I'm ready to go. I'm ready to be out there. I'm ready to just bask in the sun and just do my little walks. Like, I was already doing some research and stuff like that on, and when I say research, y'all need to, if you're gonna be using Google for any, not Google, but AI, use that shit to plan your trips and to tell you what's out here and where to go and what's out here popping and what's to see and what's like. I'll show y'all, I'll make a video about it if you want me to. Just let me know if you want me to make a video on how to use like AI and stuff like that to plan a trip, because it's phenomenal. So for me, I'm like looking on the map, and I happen to see, you know, there was a couple of them where it was like, oh, seafood restaurant, 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 seafood restaurant. I'm like, yes. You know I'm in there. I'm in there swimwear. Better believe it. Every day. But a different restaurant, I'm like, yes. I cannot wait. And just to get the like Vietnamese food and stuff like that, and like I had tastes of it. Like, I haven't had Vietnamese food in Vietnam. I haven't been to Vietnam. I am so excited. Okay, so like I said, transitioning into being an expat and transitioning over to living that type of a lifestyle, you know, I think especially like when I get into like hot weather, because it's going to be abrupt. I'm leaving in February, which February tends to get, you know, January especially, and you know, February it might lighten up a little bit, but it's still gonna be the coldest, and I'll be leaving and going all the way over there, and it's already, you know, it's tropical weather. So I am trying to sort of take off. It's hard because, you know, it's a holiday season and stuff. Take off the poundage and sort of, you know, get my body together, get my body right for me to feel comfortable, you know, in my own skin. And I'm so happy. I'm so excited to even just go to, you know, like the most simplest places and just see what's going on, and just to see like the buildings and the architecture and the interior design, the traditional architecture, modern architecture, landscapes. Like, I am so for it. I am so here for it, and I'm so excited. So yeah, 50 days to go. And just like a little tidbit of why I didn't even make this video yesterday. I was just tired of, like, you know, just going through some stuff, like, I guess, like with my, like, not my direct manager, but the overall manager, and like their micromanaging and stuff like that. And girl, I'm just, and it's not even just a micromanaging, it's like you want me to wait, and then hurry up to do something. Wait, hurry up and do something. Wait. Like, I've caught this guy lying about what I need to do. Like, he's like, oh yeah, this stuff is going down the pipelines, I need to hurry up and get done. And I'm like, well, where's the information for me to do it? And then he was like, oh, I'll find it. And then it'll be like a week later, and I'll bring it up in because we have a weekly meeting with like our entire team. And I'm asking like, hey, where is this information? And he was like, wait, where did you even get that from? And I'm like, that came from my direct manager. And then my direct manager is like, I got it from you. And he's like, oh, are you sure you didn't get it from like the salesperson? And she's like, no, we don't have anything like that whatsoever. And he's like, oh, I guess. And I'm like, you hounded me about that to do it. And there's been a couple of things that happened within like the last 3 weeks that I know that I remember and that I've noticed. And I'm like, how many things do you just be giving me just so you feel like I'm busy and I'm doing something? Because he didn't even want to give me PTO. It took him more than 2 months to give me the PTO time for Christmas. I put in my PTO time and only one other person was off, and I put my PTO time to be off after May. So in June, July, August, and he did not approve it until like maybe the first or second week in September. So over 2 months. And my direct manager had to ask him and have a conversation with him like 3 times about it. Like, hey, why have you not approved this PTO? And I was talking to another person that I work with, and this person told me that he kept on asking this person, oh, you sure you don't want to take no time off? You sure you don't want to take no time off during Christmas? And I'm like, so he's asking people this to get me to sit there and be like, oh yeah, there's too many people that's already off. I was like, what is his obsession with? Because I'm like, I told him, and I told pretty much everybody during that 2 weeks session with like working with him, and I had to do like maybe 50 designs in like 2 weeks with payment. Like, it was horrible. And it got to the point that I'm like, I feel like he's trying to make me like leave, like for real. Like, he's trying to get me to like quit. And I feel like when you're already mentally removed, and then you have people that come in and like, it's like that harassment, and like, oh, you need to do this and you need to do that, and you're just making up stuff. Or even when he calls and stuff, it's like he tries to catch you in a lie, but it's like, it is what it is. Like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? And then he'll start something, and then you'll ask him a question, because he'll be like, oh, why you haven't done this yet? And it's like, I still haven't got the information that I need. Like, I need blueprints to draw this kitchen. I just can't make it up. He's like, oh, okay, I'll go and find it for you. I'm like, how are you going to find it? Like, if the client needs it, the client gives it to you, and that's how they let you know that they need it, is when they give you the blueprints. What? I'm like, that's when I was like, you know what? He's making stuff up. He just wants people to be like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that. Like, he could just not chill out, like, or whatever it is, because it's, it's not just me, it is other people on our team, but I'm just speaking from personal experiences. He even wanted me to give him a time frame of when I can complete a project, and it wasn't even assigned to me yet. he didn't even tell me what he was like, I don't know what the full scope of what they want done, but can you let me know when you think you can finish it? And it just got to a point I was like, I don't know. It doesn't even really matter, because I mean, I happen to keep on making the deadlines. Every time you give me a deadline, I haven't missed a deadline in 2 years. But hey, you keep on giving me shit at the last minute, then it's going to be whatever it is. You just keep on giving me stuff at the last minute. You say you're going to give people 2 weeks. You think you're going to give people a week, but you just keep on dumping stuff on people. And sometimes the stuff don't even exist. So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But like, I can't tell you what I can finish and what I can do. And I don't even know what it is. You don't even know what it is. So I'm going to tell you what I can finish and what I can do. You don't even know what it is to tell me what I'm supposed to do. And he's like, went over like what I said. And he's like sitting there just looking at first, just staring. And I'm like, yes. And he's like, well, you know, I'm just trying to help you figure out how you're going to schedule yourself to do this. And I'm like, I don't need help scheduling, because like I said, I haven't yet to miss a deadline. But if I need your help, I'll let you know. I'm like, I never not let you know if I needed something, which is rare, very rare, but it is what it is, you know. I'm like, you're gonna assign it when you're gonna assign it. And at the end of the day, I told him, like, you're gonna want what you want. Like, it don't really matter what I say, because you're just, if I say I can finish it at this time, and what you're gonna do, I'm like, you sit there and you assign me something on Wednesday and you want it Thursday, and I tell you maybe I can do Friday, and you're still gonna schedule it on Thursday. Hey, it is what it is, right? So I think it was just a bunch of nitpicking. Cause he even called while he was on vacation and kept on harping and talking about things need to be, I got all these deadlines and all these deadlines and all these deadlines. And I'm like, part of me, I'm like, this is crazy, because I don't even think that this stuff was even asked for by a client. I think he just, you're at the airport, you're at the hotel or wherever you're at after you land, and you're still doing this. So it's just trying to hold on mentally and emotionally. And I try my best not to, like, I feel like it shouldn't give me a pass to fully express myself, because it's like, I still want to leave. But I'm like, if I'm going to leave, it's going to be, I will be sending a meme of SpongeBob. I'm about to head out. And that is all. I will be like, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to do. This is the, you know, the times or the PTO, not PTO, but, you know, I will be getting paid my PTO and all of that stuff. And this is like my last day, effective immediately. And I will be sending it to HR. And I will also be disclosing that I do not want to talk. I do not want to waste any more of my time having talks and having conversations. And I will, you know, maybe I can help other people on my team with, you know, talking about certain grievances, but still, I am, girl, because it's, when you got people who got like control issues like that, it's hard. It's hard, and you just want to do your job and go home. And I'm like, this job is too easy for it to be this hard. This job is too easy. And then like the morale with everybody else, and sometimes other people are prone to being, you know, just super negative. So, you know, it is what it is, and I will not be partaking in it. And, you know, other people can sense when you're not partaking in the foolishness, and they want to pull you in, because a lot, like, let's be honest, people want you to be the angry black woman, or they want you to be the mammy, and they want you to overexert yourself and put yourself in there. And it's like, I'm not doing that. Okay? Not. So, yeah, that's why I didn't make my, like, you know, you know, talking and making notes and stuff, and, you know, giggle gaggling and talking with people and stuff like that, and talking about work experiences and stuff. So, you know, that's why I was doing it. Before I knew it, it got late, and I was like, you know, tired. Let me go sleep. Let me take care of myself. Okay. All right. Y'all, that's my daddy. All right. Let's see you tomorrow.